I love Korean barbecue ribs, and I've had Korean barbecue ribs at a few restaurants here in Houston. But to tell you the truth, my favorite ones are here, right at home. And you have to get the short ribs from Sam's Club. I've had tried so many short ribs from different grocery stores, including HEB, Whole Foods, different butcher shops, H Mart, but the best ones are at Sam's Club for some reason. And I don't know why, because you would think that, their meat quality is not the best, Walmart, Sam's Club, no offense. But for some reason, you guys, these ribs at Sam's Club are, oh my gosh, top notch. So freaking good. You will be like, holy cow. Like, this cow is holy. It goes to church every Sunday. It's going to heaven because this cow is amazingly delicious. Um, and I found a recipe online on All Recipes, and this recipe is the best in my opinion. Um, and I cannot believe it's just on All Recipes. I do tweak it a little bit because we like our meat on the sweeter side, so I do add a little bit more sugar and honey. But besides that, like, this recipe is wow. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, wow. And let's get started. So I was cutting the ribs up, then I realized that's what we used to do. We recently found out it's actually a lot easier to grill when we leave the ribs the way they are. So take out your ribs, put it in a pot, and fill it up with water. We're gonna let these soak in the fridge for an hour. This is supposed to take out all the impurities and the blood out, and it will also help tenderize the meat. So for about 4 to 5 pounds of meat, you'll need 1 white onion, 5 garlic cloves, and either 1 Asian pear or 5 kiwis. You've got to have one of these fruits because they're used as meat tenderizers and they will make your meat soft. So our big blender broke, so I'm stuck with this small one, but you want to put everything in your blender and hit puree. Okay, so I am just putting the rest in because my blender is so small. We definitely need to get another one ASAP. You're also going to need 1 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of sesame oil, 1/4 cup of honey, and 1 cup of soy sauce. Now you're going to mix everything together, including all the ingredients that you just blended. I like to add a tad bit more sugar and honey, but you should follow the recipe exactly if it's your first time making it, so that way for next time you can know how to adjust it. You want to make sure the sugar is going to dissolve, so keep mixing it really well. I don't know why I used the tiniest bowl ever. I'm going to transfer all of this into a bigger bowl so it's easier to mix. Okay, so 1 hour has passed. Now take out your ribs from the fridge and pour out all the water from the pot. Okay, so take that mixture from earlier and pour it in the pot. And I'm just mixing it so that way all the meat gets covered in all that marinade. Then cover it up, put it back in the fridge for 24 to 48 hours. You can do less if you want, but the longer, the better. All right, take the ribs out when you're ready. You don't have to, but we like to put them in a strainer to take off all the excess liquid. I think it makes it easier to grill as well. So these ribs are kind of tricky to grill. We flip them every so often until we see a nice glaze because you want the sugar to caramelize. I feel like it's different every time though, so you have to keep watching them. It's seriously like an art. These ribs are smelling so delightful. You can smell the charcoal in the air. The marinade is also filling the air. Like, if I was walking by, I would be tempted to knock on the door and ask what they're making. Here is the final product. Look how good this looks. So I already had dinner last night, so I didn't eat any Korean barbecue ribs. So I'm looking forward to eating some tonight. Hang on. I think I hear some noise out there.